Yeah, it happened so fast. I mean, I honestly thought I was picking up an incomplete pass. You just do it just to be safe. Um, but I'll take the touchdown.
Obviously, we're very excited about the outcome and happy with what was accomplished. The environment in the stadium was just really tremendous. I think the fans were really into it from the get-go, from before the game, and what we did with breast cancer awareness and the initiative there was really cool, and the pregame was neat, and the national anthem was awesome, and I think our singer got a little surprised with the O. That was pretty neat. So it was just a great night for Baltimore and a great night for the Ravens.
I mean, we've had a lot of big games here, and especially in the last 10 or 12 years. But that was a good defensive performance as I've been a part of. And after watching the film and seeing it and seeing things were going on, because you only know you're in your own window when you're on the field. But going back and being able to watch the tape, there was some huge individual efforts and big plays all over the place. Extremely physical. It was an excellent defensive performance.
Well, it was a variety of things. It was very good defense for one thing, because defense like that pressures you into those kind of things. I think you saw that on both sides. That's kind of what happened. That was sort of a theme in the game, no doubt. But there were times where guys were covered. There were times where the pressure got to him and he had to move around and throw it away. I thought he had some good throwaways in those situations. And there were times where some balls, because of that, just weren't quite on the money. There were probably he probably made some really tough, amazing throws, and then had some other throws where it's like, man, that's probably one he thinks he could put on there, 99 out of 100 times, and that happened to be the one. So I would say it was all those things kind of strung together over that stretch. I think we've got to get better in the back end. I think our guys, our receivers and running backs, Ray had a good example. The one he made, he had the chip block on Jimmy Leonard coming off the edge, then released out, and Joe started to scramble, and he got himself open and had the key first down. That's the kind of thing that we need to see, and I think our receivers have to catch up with Joe and our tight ends in that respect, and make that even more of a viable weapon for us. We do have more depth. We do have more pass rushers. We do have more run stuffers. And I think our younger guys, the guys who were young last year, have kind of moved into those roles, so they can actually play more plays as well. And then we've just got a rookie class that's ready to play. And that's been a big plus for us. So, hey, the fresher you are out there, obviously the faster you can play. So it's good to play all the guys. You get maybe 21 or 22 defensive players, and it's good to play them all. Hey, it'd be hard for me to point and say it was a problem, but we were down to 6 defensive backs when Zibby got the concussion. So I'm impressed with the fact that those guys stepped up and played so well. We didn't play Shockey, so we were really playing with 5 at that point. And Danny Gore played very well. Webby obviously stepped up and played very well. I thought Kerry Williams, played like the starting corner that he is. I mean, he was in great position all day long, very competitive. When you take away the quick game, and your corners don't have to make a lot of those plays, but they throw a couple slants and you break a couple of those slants up, that makes a big difference, because that takes away something that is tough to defend, and the corners have to do that for you.
Really just shown the potential we have, but it all matters on where we go from here. We've shown how dominant we can be and how versatile we can be. We have a ton of depth, but it all depends on how we handle this bye week and what we do going forth.